What's going on YouTube? Marcus Crockett back with another video. And in this video, really quick, I just want to talk about how being a subcontractor and dealing with contractors can be scary from the subcontractor's point of view. One of the things that I notice is when we initiate the process, like when I'm at point A and I'm looking for a subcontractor, I will reach out and I will let them know about the business, let them know how I run the business, and see if they're interested. At that point, if they're interested, I'll start to give them a little bit more information, or I'll even send them over. Like I'll tell them what it is, and I will send it over, or I'll have the contracts sent over, right? And the contracts is, look, this is what I'm telling you. Read what I'm telling you, or read over the contract. Make sure that it matches what I'm telling you, and then if you want to move forward, we can move forward, right? And usually that's kind of like where we'll start to kind of get a little bit of hesitation. And the hesitation is good because I've dealt with contractors and they didn't have a good experience in subcontracting. Right? They didn't have a good experience. Something was funny with the money. The person that they were doing the work for didn't pay on time, or they know someone who's been in that experience. So they're just kind of wary. Like, I'm some random person that's reaching out over the internet and telling them how I can add revenue to their companies. We just gotta get into a business relationship, and people are sometimes people are kind of standoffish when it comes to that, which is completely understandable. But once I send over all of the information on the contract and they're reading and it matches everything that I'm saying, at that point they're either going to move forward or they're not, right? And we may do a couple of follow-up calls, but I'm never like the pushy. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna it's never that, because at the end of the day, like I know the product that I offer. I never have any intentions on taking people's deposit or not doing what I said I'm gonna do. Like that's never ever the intention. So always trying to do good things, positive things, because at one point I was in the same position with my company where it's like I'm trying to figure things out, but it's you know the story, right? So once we get to that point, we're either gonna move forward or we're not. Once we move forward, then things are going, and then they're probably going through the first month, kind of like, man, I hope this is still what they say it is, right? And then things kind of calm down the following month on the first, when everybody gets their direct deposit, right? And that's just kind of the way things go. I started the initiation process with this new contractor, and this was probably like a couple of months ago, and they were out of town, and it was the timing just wasn't right? So by the time they got back in touch with me, like we pretty much were fully staffed as far as our contractors go. So anyways, fast forward to I think it was last week. I reached back out to them. They send over all the stuff. Everything looks good. They're ready to go. So on Tuesday or Thursday, whatever day it was, or last week, maybe it was Thursday, I don't know. But so they come in, they don't meet with me because I'm out. I got other stuff I got going on. They meet with my operations manager. Operations manager runs over all the information, makes copies of the contracts, shows them where they're gonna meet at for their first job. They're kind of nervous, like, wait a minute, man, we don't know if we want to take this job because we haven't seen it and the money looks good, but we don't know. This might take us 10 hours to do. So anyways, they go to this job site and they're like, okay, this is not bad. Like, we can do this. This is pretty good money for the amount of work we got to do. They end up doing the job. Everything looks good. Boom, 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 boom. Move on. So yesterday I gave them 1, 2, 3 accounts yesterday. They got 3 accounts. Now the first 2, I wasn't able to make it to do a final walkthrough with them. They, when the final walkthrough is we take them to the account, show them around the account, show them where all of the trash can, the recycle, all of the toiletries, all of the, all of the little things that they should know to be able to clean the account. That's when we go show it to them. So fast forward to the last account. When the last account, I finally show up, and that's when I'm able to meet them. And really, really nice people, nice couple, and they do really good work, from what I'm hearing. So walk them through this account now. I'm able to walk them through, show them everything. And the problem is the account that I got my operations manager with me, and the problem is that the account that I'm showing them, I never did that account before in my life. As a matter of fact, I only been there twice. So I'm going off of memory, but she, she's good. She knows all of the ins and outs and stuff. Like I've never ever go to that account. One of the accounts that the new subcontractor did earlier in the day, I needed to get those keys back because I needed to make copies. I didn't have time to make copies in enough time. So he's like, oh man, you want the keys? Okay, man, I'm trusting you to, like, this is the vibe that I'm getting, right? And it's kind of a language barrier there. It really is a language barrier there. So I'm trying to explain to him, like, I need the keys to copy, but don't worry, you're gonna get them back. What's he gonna do? Like, he gave me the keys, but I could tell he was just kind of a little uneasy. So what I'm gonna do, and I told him I'll get it back to him on Tuesday. And this is just one of those things. Like, again, like they don't know they don't know me, right? And they're going off of this. They're going off of the contract and everything like that. But at the end of the day, like, I understand. I completely understand. And what I would advise for any subcontractor that's looking to get into subcontracting is just make sure that the people that you're doing business with are doing what they say that they're going to do, right? I would even ask for references if it gets to the point where it's like, okay, this all looks good. Do you have any other subcontractors that I can reach out to and possibly talk with on their experience in doing business with you, right? And if they don't have anyone like that, or they're unwilling to give you anyone's phone number, then I would kind of be hesitant in doing business with them, because who's to say that they are really who they say they are? And that's probably something that I'm gonna start implementing, right? I'll get with all of my current subcontractors and let them, or ask them, right? I can't just let them know. I'll ask, is this something that they're okay with? And then go from there, because at the end of the day, we're all here to do a job. We're all here to make money and take care of our families and not be taken advantage of. And if you can do that, if I can make it easier for anyone that I'm doing business with, to make it easier for them to do business with me, then that's what I'm gonna do. But like I say, guys, I'm always dropping jewels. Just make sure you're in position to pick them up. You do that by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. It ain't hard, just like the video. But my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.